In this video, I'll show you how to do makeup for Vocational Levels, IPG and SPG. Smooth the hair back away from the face and apply a glob of gel to the hair. Smooth back and comb through and work through the hair as you go. For dancers with fringes, short hair or fine hair, putting the hair into a half up, half down is a great way to get a good ponytail to do a good base for a bun. Using a comb, separate the top section of the hair from the bottom into a small ponytail. This should sit at the top of the crown of the head. Continue to comb and smooth the hair back and apply more gel as needed until you get a nice, neat, pulled back top section. Secure the top ponytail with an elastic that matches your dancer's hair colour. Careful of the hairs in the down section as they can get caught up and pull, and it's uncomfortable for your dancer. With the hair in a nice neat half up, half down, we can now continue to make a ponytail for the bun. If you've not done the half up, half down, you can just go straight into a ponytail here. Lift the hair from the nape of the neck and smooth into a ponytail at the crown of the head. If you look closely, you'll see that the ponytail that I'm creating here follows the line from the chin to the ear. This creates a really flattering line and is a good height for buns. Once you've got the hair in a nice height ponytail, apply gel to the nape of the neck and smooth all the hair into the ponytail. Be careful to get all the baby hairs as smooth as you can. Secure the ponytail with a strong elastic and make the ponytail nice and tight. This will help ensure you get a really good, sturdy bun. With the hair in the ponytail, loosely twist the hair and twirl around the bun. Tuck in the ends as you need to and secure loosely with a pin so you can free up your hands. Grab your hairnet and place over the bun and pull to keep it taut. Then loop and twist it back over itself until you run out of hairnet. You can tuck the end under once you've used most of it up. You can smoosh the bun and flatten to get a nice good shape. Using strong hairpins, catch the side of the bun and place the pin in and hook underneath. This will ensure that the bun is securely attached to the head and doesn't move. Most buns need about 8 hairpins, but longer or thicker hair may need more. Continue adding pins around the bun until it feels nice and secure. Get your dancer to shake their head to confirm that it's feeling nice and tight and secure. Covering your dancer's eyes, spray a good amount of hairspray all around the hair and smooth back. This will set the hair and keep all the little fine hairs nice and sleek. Now on to makeup. Apply foundation using a damp makeup sponge. Sponges like these, called beauty blenders, are the easiest to use. Run it under cold water and squeeze out the excess water, and the sponge should double in size. It will give you a nice bouncy sponge to use to apply foundation. I'm using a dabbing technique and just building the coverage as I need and blending out. Make sure you apply foundation to the eyelids as well as the whole face, as this will make a tacky base for the eyeshadow to adhere to. Carry what makeup you have left on your sponge down along the jawline and down the neck. Carry a little bit of the foundation over to the ears to ensure that the ears match the rest of the face. Making sure your hands are clean, apply a little bit of foundation under the eye using a gentle dabbing motion. Sometimes the sponges are just too big to get into this small area. If your dancer is prone to blinking, get them to put their tongue on the roof of their mouth, and this will help them stop blinking quite so much. A handy hint: when you purchase your foundation, make sure you test it on the cheek to make sure that it's a good colour match. It should be almost invisible. Next, we need to set our foundation. Using a translucent powder and a soft powder brush or a powder puff, apply a small amount of the powder to the whole face. This sets the makeup and helps absorb excess oils from sweating. Using a soft blush brush, apply a small amount of pale pink or coral blush to the cheekbones and blend out. I'm using a dabbing motion here as it builds up a nice amount of colour without looking stripy. Now we're going to add some definition to the eyelid by using a brown eyeshadow and a fluffy blending brush. Using the placement of the crease of the eye, apply the brown eyeshadow using a forward and backward motion, like you're drawing the top of a circle. This is going to add definition through the crease and make the eyes really pop on stage. I'm using a matte brown eyeshadow, which is kind of like a latte coffee colour. This is a really foolproof colour and is nice and easy to blend, and any mistakes you make won't be too noticeable. And it also suits most students. Using a clean eyeshadow brush, apply a vanilla toned eyeshadow to the mobile lid. Again, this is a matte eyeshadow. You can see that by applying this across the lid under the crease where we've applied the brown really makes that definition stand out. Onto eyeliner. The easiest way to get a nice winged eyeliner is to use an eyeliner stamp. These can be purchased at most pharmacies, supermarkets, or makeup chains. You'll see here that I'm applying the stamp on the outside corner of the eye and dragging in towards the inner corner of the eye. Then I go in with the fine tip end of the liner and create a nice smooth line across the top of the eyelid, along the lash line. You don't want to take it all the way into the inside corner of the eye, as that can close the appearance of the eye, and we want them to look as big as possible on stage. Once you've got the base of your eyeliner done, you can go in and finesse the edges and make it nice and neat with the fine point end of the liner. Just below the lower lash line and in line with the outside corner of the winged eyeliner that you did, draw a thin line under the eye to about the center of the eye when you're looking forward. Now apply a good coating of mascara to the top eyelashes. I usually work down the lashes to cover any eyeshadow that's fallen into the lashes and then push up to curl the lashes. Using a wiggling technique usually works best when you're doing someone else's mascara. If your dancer's a blinker, get them to put their tongue on the roof of their mouth, but also hold their eyebrow gently using your thumb, and this will help control some of the blinking. Apply a little bit of mascara to the bottom lashes if you can. Now onto false eyelashes. Often false eyelashes will come too big compared to the normal eye shape, so you may need to trim. If so, trim from the outside corner, as you want to keep the inside corner as short as possible. When you've got it the right size, apply some glue to the lash. You can see here that I'm using tweezers to hold the lashes, as it just keeps it cleaner and gives you a little bit more control, but that's totally up to you. Apply a small amount of glue to the lash and let it air dry and get a little bit tacky before trying to stick it to the eyelid. Now the glue's a bit tacky, we can go in and place the lash along the lash line. You want to get it as close to the bed of the eyelashes as you possibly can. I'm using the tweezers here to just place and get each edge sitting as close and straight as possible. With the lash now in place, I'm just applying a little bit of gentle pressure to the outside corner, the middle and the inner corner of the lashes to help make them really stick. Most students of this age need a bit of colour through their eyebrows, as eyebrows are often unruly and lacking a little bit of shape. Here I'm using a nice little brow gel which goes through the brows, similar to a mascara. It just adds a little bit of colour and definition, and a little bit can make a big difference. Intermediates, seniors and vocational students need to use a red lipstick. You can purchase the right colour through us, or otherwise you can purchase a red lipstick elsewhere. I like to use a brush for red lipstick as you get a lot more control and it gives a neater finish, but you can always just go in directly from the stick.